I wanted to use this lightning tool to make kind of a poke to Vue, and a lot of Angular developers and maybe a lot of web developers will be thinking like, okay, should I use Vue or not? So I use this to Vue or not to Vue. So let's see. So what is Vue? What it does? So we have now, with the latest versions, it covers web, mobile, and desktop, which could surprise some of you. It also is background by a large ecosystem. We can see that it supports TypeScript today. There's also a Vue loader from Webpack. It also has support for GraphQL, including Apollo. And we can also see some interesting things here. There's some of these libraries are being developed. They are not stable yet, but we have this native script version of Vue. We also have support for Ionic version 4 with the use of stencil, as we have seen in a previous talk. And then we have all the common support from Redux and also server-side rendering. So these libraries are Next, that's doing server-side rendering for you. And there's Vuex, which is doing the Redux implementation. So you can see that the ecosystem is pretty strong. We also hear a lot of people talking about the performance of Vue. And this is kind of, I would say it's a false idea. I don't think there's any framework that is faster today than any other, but we will see some data on that. But this is one of the things that people is telling front-end developers that it's good for. The community, we can see if we compare it with the React community, as this is a meetup.com information. So this is maybe 3 times smaller than the Angular community today in Meetup. So it's a still growing community. For the tooling, we have the regular tools that we can use today in Angular. So we have a nice Vue CLI that will give you a nice starting point to create your applications. It includes the router, it includes Redux, and all the things that you are used to. Some of the things that you can use is the dev tools, and you get a nice dev tools that integrates already with Vuex and the other bits. They are included in the framework. You can also see what components are forming your application. There's also all the data that you can also change by using the dev tool. So it's quite nice environment. Probably the most interesting for Angular developers is now from version 2.5 and later we have Visual Code and TypeScript support. So because we are using TypeScript for a long time, that could be maybe a reason to check Vue at this point. There's also some nice online tooling. So this is a code sandbox, and you get similar things that you get with StackBlitz. So you can use the Vue CLI, and you get a ready solution that you can run in the browser with all the common things that we use in Angular environments. So you can feel like, like a cat captain. So I don't want to talk only about Vue, but this is an interesting moment, so I put this picture moment. Okay, prepare yourselves. So I'm going to compare the top 3 frameworks, and I'm going to just leave it there. I'm not going to go into details, but you can probably see what are the main differences. And I'm going to rate first React with 3 stars. Oh, Vue as well as 3 stars, and Angular as well with 3 stars. What's going on? You are crazy, Gerard. No, I'm not crazy. I will support this with some data. And I have this benchmarks page, and this is someone that was trying to figure it out which frameworks were performing. And he created this, and you can just pick some of the frameworks and then specify a few options. So I put here Angular version 5 using keys for ng4. There's the same option for React, latest version, and there's also the same option for Vue. And I mean, it doesn't matter the numbers. I mean, these are all basically the same. So don't believe anyone. Don't choose a framework because it's performant, because they are all very good. There's no difference. So that's my point of view anyway. So then why you should use Vue? I mean, if it's not for the performance or other reasons, why? It's just because it's hipster. I'm giving you another way of deciding. And for fun. I mean, technology is fun. If you learn a new framework, you must enjoy it. Don't suffer while you're doing it. So I'm going to give you some people that you can follow so you can get on top of things. So Evan Yu is the creator, and then there are a few other people that are contributing to the community. So Sarah Drasner is kind of an evangelist, and there's some other people from the core team here. So you can go there, follow them, see what they are doing. It's always good. Probably the best resource is the same that we have for Angular, like Angular Awesome in GitHub. They also have a similar thing, so you can start there. And yeah, that's all for a lightning talk. Hope you enjoy it. Thank you.